Adrian walked on, oblivious to the icy water soaking through his coat. The city, usually vibrant and alive, was now a canvas of muted greys and blues. Each drop of rain that splattered on the pavement seemed to whisper her name. Elina. The scent of wet earth and asphalt filled his nostrils, a familiar aroma tinged with a phantom sweetness. It was the delicate fragrance of lilies, Elina's favorite perfume. He closed his eyes, the scent pulling him back to a time when the sun shone and her laughter filled his world. Every corner he turned held a memory. The quaint cafe where they first met, the park bench where they shared their first kiss, the bridge where they made promises on a starlit night. Now, these places echoed with an almost deafening silence, a constant reminder of her absence. Clutching a silk scarf in his hand, Adrian brought it to his face. It was hers. A vibrant cerulean blue, like the summer sky reflected in her eyes. The scent of lilies, faint but still clinging to the fabric, sent a fresh wave of pain through him. He remembered the day he gave it to her, the way her eyes lit up like 1,000 stars. They had met on a rainy day, just like this. He remembered the way she collided with him, her laughter echoing like wind chimes, her eyes sparkling with an almost mischievous joy. From that moment, he was utterly, irrevocably hers. He searched for her everywhere, his heart growing heavier with each passing day. He visited her favorite haunts, questioned their friends, even checked with hospitals, clinging to a sliver of hope that was quickly fading. Days bled into weeks, the relentless rain mirroring his despair. The vibrant city, once a testament to their love, now felt like a labyrinth of sorrow. He walked the same streets, his footsteps echoing in the emptiness. Each shadowy doorway, each passing figure shrouded in the mist, sent a flicker of hope through him, only to be dashed away just as quickly. The once familiar streets now seemed alien, the city's heartbeat out of sync with his own. He clung to the memories, the echo of her laughter in his ears, the warmth of her hand in his. But even the memories seemed to be fading, washed away by the relentless rain, leaving behind an aching void. One evening, as Adrian trudged home, his heart heavy with despair, a familiar melody reached his ears. It was a melancholic tune played on a distant piano, a song they both loved. He stopped, his heart pounding against his ribs. He strained his ears, trying to pinpoint the source of the music. It seemed to be drifting from a small, dimly lit cafe he had never noticed before. With hesitant steps, he moved towards the sound, drawn by an invisible force. Peering through the rain-streaked window, he saw her. Or at least, he thought he did. A woman with long, dark hair sat at the piano, her slender fingers dancing over the keys. Her back was to him, but he could have sworn it was Elina. Pushing open the door, Adrian stepped inside, the warmth of the cafe washing over him. The woman at the piano continued to play, her melody filled with a hauntingness that mirrored his own. As she finished the piece, a soft sigh escaped her lips. Slowly, she turned, and for a fleeting moment, their eyes met. Her face, framed by the cascade of dark hair, was pale and etched with a profound sorrow he had never seen before. It was Elina, but at the same time, it wasn't. Her eyes, once sparkling with life and laughter, now held a distant, ethereal quality. A faint, almost imperceptible smile touched her lips, but it didn't reach her eyes. It was a smile that spoke of farewell, of acceptance, of a love that transcended the boundaries of life and death. She raised her hand, her touch as light as a feather, and placed it on the surface of the piano. Then, just as quickly, she was gone, dissolving into the shadows, leaving behind only the echo of the music and the faint scent of lilies in the air. Adrian stood there, his heart pounding in his chest, his mind struggling to grasp what he had just witnessed. The rain continued to fall outside, a constant rhythm against the window pane, but he no longer felt the chill. He understood. Elina was gone, not in the physical sense perhaps, but gone nonetheless. Their love, once a vibrant flame, was now a memory, a bittersweet ache in his heart. He stepped back out into the rain, his face turned towards the sky. The rain, no longer a source of sorrow, now felt like a cleansing balm, washing away the last vestiges of denial, leaving behind a quiet acceptance. He would never forget her, of that he was certain. But he knew now that their love, like the melody that had drawn him to her, was not meant to last in the physical world. It was a love etched in time, a memory to be cherished, a whisper in the rain.